Today we are talking about love and romance. And where in our chart can we find all these goody goodies? So, I'm Fox Red Sky, I am your astrologer, your host for Astrology Obsessed, and we're talking about love and romance. And the houses that we specifically should be looking at, and the planet we should be specifically looking at when we are trying to draw that into our lives. So, the 5th house, oh yes. I know this one well. I know this house very well. I have 5 planets in this house. I have Pluto, Jupiter, the Sun, Uranus, and Mercury all in my 5th house. And you wonder why we're sitting here talking to each other. But, so what does this mean? The 5th house has to do with lovers, mini lovers, and exploring that realm of love and being loved. And I always tell all my friends, actually my friends tell me this, Fox, you are in love with love. And I think they're right. I think they are right. I think I am in love with love. But so if you don't have a planet in this house, that is okay. You still have a chart ruler. You still have a house ruler, a house ruler. And so you can always look at your house ruler to really determine how many lovers you're going to attract, how much love you'll attract. But if you're not just looking for a one-night stand or short-term love affair, then maybe the 5th house isn't what you need to be looking at. And then we will turn our gaze to the 7th house. Yes. Oh yes, the 7th house. And what I love about the 7th house, what I love about the 7th house is it is our shadow self. Yes, it is our shadows. So in the 1st house is our ascending sign, my love. But guess what? In our 7th house, that's our descending sign. And you know what? Those are all the relationships we're going to attract. And that is our shadow self. That is why we have come into this world, is to kind of work out the things that we don't want to accept about ourselves. So if you are attracting relationships that are not, say, bueno, then you need to look at you and see, what is it that I'm not accepting and loving and integrating into myself? Now, personally, my 7th house is in Capricorn and I have my Venus there. So I married someone who's older than me. And I didn't really find my true relationship, because I was, I have 5 planets in my 5th house, y'all guys. I mean, come on, what you gonna do? Like, I didn't until later in life. So these are some of the things that you can experience as well in your chart. Now, everybody's chart is different. There is no chart that is made equal. So look at if you don't have any planets in your 7th house, this is okay. You can always look at your house ruler too, to see the type of partners you're going to attract, so that you could be aware of that energy. And I'll give you hundreds of examples of how crazy, when you look at your house ruler, or if you look at your Venus, you will be attracting that into your life. I have a friend of mine, every single girlfriend, every single wife, ex-wife he has ever married, dated, have all been a Cancer or triple Cancer. And you know what? His 7th house is Cancer. Now, you can also look at your Venus. Where does your Venus lie? Now, Venus isn't just what we value in terms of material wealth, but it's also what we value in terms of love. And it's our love language too. And so my Venus is in Capricorn. So those are the things I value, but your Venus might be somewhere else. That might be where you might meet that person too. So there's just so many factors. But the 2 houses you need to look at is your 5th house and your 7th house. Well, I hope that I was some help. And if you have any more questions, we'll talk more about this in later episodes. If you have any more questions, you can always contact me, you can comment, you can say some remarks, I don't mind. And we'll talk deeper about this. But anyway, I want to send you all the mass positive vibes, that you find the relationship of your desires, that you're loved the way you deserve to be loved. And bless you wherever you are in the world. Mwah.